Hello and welcome to our series of videos on tango. And we have an occasional visitor who will just wander through and take part. Yes. Anyway, so I want to start off right at the beginning and look at the connection and getting your balance in tango. Now, tango isn't a dance where you're ever just standing on 2 feet. You're either standing on 1 foot or the other foot. You should be nice and balanced, nice and grounded, nice and connected on either foot, but never both. Yeah. So when you start the dance, you want to connect with your partner, but you also want to decide which side you're going to be on. Again, unlike some dances, there's no rule that you always start moving forward with your left foot, or you always start with a side step to the left. In tango, it's entirely up to you. So the leader will decide where we actually start. So when you get into hold with your partner, nice connection with the inside of my right hand with her rib cage, comfortable hold, sort of her shoulder height, not like that, not like that, not like that, sort of there, facing each other in line. So again, not like ballroom tango, so we're not offset, we are directly in line with each other. And then leaders, transfer your weight from one side to the other and just make sure that that's being communicated to your follower. So when you're doing these little balances, make sure you don't just move the hips from side to side. You've got to make sure that the whole body transfers. Yeah, we see a lot of people when they start, they think it's I think you use the phrase, it's like a tick box. We've done that. We do the little balancy thing at the start of the dance, and so they get there, and then it's like wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, off we go. No, it's about connection. The other thing is that the followers follow. Don't do it yourself, because that can end very strangely. Is if I start doing this and she's doing it at a different rhythm, and then we no, it all ends wrong. So it's establishing the connection between leader and follower. So her weight is on her left foot, and then I transfer my weight there, and her weight is on her right foot. Mine's on my left. So we're kind of in a sort of mirror image at the moment. Now don't rush this. When you start a dance, when the music starts playing, you get to your partner, you meet your partner, you get into hold, you establish the connection, we just check the balance, make sure we're lined up, and then we can start moving. Yeah? So you want to make sure that everything's all lined up and everything's all connected, which means you don't want to rush it, you don't want to do it too fast, and you don't want to just think of it as just a rhythmic exercise that you do like that, because that's just weird. You're trying to find a balance point and get ready to move off. It's not a race. It's not like when you start other dances. You start with a basic step that's in a rhythmic pattern to establish the beat. You're just establishing a balance point. Now, when you're doing that, keep your heels together, both of you, because if you're like that, look how far my body has to move to transfer the weight from side to side. Also, look how long it takes. Whereas if my feet are together, there's almost no movement, but the follower can still feel it. So at the start of every dance, or at the start of every exercise if you're in a class, just do a little balance to line up, a little balanceo, and then you can start with the actual steps, movement, lead, follow, connection, whatever you want to call it. And that is how you start every dance in tango.